Form follows function. That has been misunderstood. Form and function should be one joined in a spiritual union. Bringing Frank Lloyd's quote to life is an architect called Sou Fujimoto. Born in Hokkaido, Japan in 1971, he graduated as an architect from the University of Tokyo in 1994. By 2000, he established his own architectural firm called Sou Fujimoto Architects. Fujimoto's architectural style is famous for its delicate light structure and permeable enclosures. One of Fujimoto's early projects includes the tea house that was built in Guanama, Japan in 2005. It is quiet and unique with its radially annotated or bent structure at several areas of the house. By building the tea house, Sou Fujimoto introduced a new but primitive and simple architecture that embraces diverse feelings of distance with its annotated shapes. The center was constructed in 2006, suitable for children regaining their mental health. The place was made in a proposal of loose method, which felt like the center was scattered, but in fact, a design merely made from a result of an intentional and strict design act. A place where people live is what Fujimoto used to describe what we consider to be his ultimate wooden architectural structure, a transparent yet harmonious place where humans can interact. It is truly a place for everything. This residential house in Oita, Japan is famous for its interesting architectural structure, comprising of three shelves of progressive size and depth. This unique architectural style is what Sou Fujimoto described as living in a cloud with no distinct boundaries. Another amazing project by Fujimoto is the H house. Resembling a small tree living within a larger tree, this small tree and its existing branches each represent different rooms, which can be connected through a moving staircase. This in return allows residents to sense the presence of each other, a landscape that coexists through the relationships of its residents. One of Fujimoto's special projects was the Musashino Art University Museum and Library. The most interesting factor of its structure is that it is composed of a bookshell-like design that was carried out throughout the entire exterior and interior of the library. Another special project by Fujimoto is the Serpentine Pavilion. The grid was the main inspiration of the pavilion, being the most primitive form of order and at the same time the most transparent. Fujimoto has created ambiguity and fluidity and incorporated them both into the design, turning everything into a primitive and authentic architecture. This pavilion has shown the art of interaction between the interior and exterior, as well as between humans, whether single or in a group. One of his most significant projects that incorporated all of his architectural style methods was the NA house. The house, mainly designed for a couple, integrates the relation of nature and transparency. This house incorporates natural light as a major aspect of its design. Transparency and visual continuity is the most captivating factor, showing 21 individual floor plates at different heights, portraying a unity of separation and coherence. The house was conceptually made with a thought of pneumatic behavior, of a person in a primitive way, like living on tree and different branches. The concept of dwelling in different branches at a tree would have different feelings, hence, the structure was created in a loosely packed manner. Experiences differ from one person to another at different spaces in the house. Stairs are very small and movable, creating the sense of undefined space. The ability to interact between these spaces is phenomenal, that resembles the connection of one branch to another in a tree. Relating to materials used in this house, the house has vast amount of white steel frames and thin white tinted birch flooring. Every other object in the house is movable, apart from the floor and the kitchen appliances. Curtains can be used to get a private place and temporary partitions, used to give an elusive feeling. To conclude this video, Sou Fujimoto has proven to be one of the most inspirational architects of our generation through his design style. He himself once said, "He likes to create a formless form, like a cave, which portrays undefined spaces and transparency."